Okay, what's up, guys? This is Mr. Mixtape here. So, I'm live streaming right now, and I'm gonna be doing just like a quick playthrough of Magma X5, and explain some stuff about what's going on behind the scenes, because I know that I came back with the SRB2 cart review, and I haven't been back for a while, but I am still working on videos, trust me. So first off, let me test to make sure the stream is working properly, because I don't want to be talking and no one can hear me. So just give me a second, please, if you will. I came back with the SRB2 card review. Alright, so audio's fine. Admittedly, I haven't used XSplit in a long time, so I'm trying to figure this out right now. Probably should have done that before I started streaming, but you know me. Think first, act later. Let me Yes. Okay, let me turn this down a bit first because it's really fucking loud. Damn. Let me turn down the frequency, I guess? I don't really know. Okay, so yeah. I don't know if this is it broadcasting this though right now? Let me check. Again, I haven't done this in a long time, so excuse me. Let me just quickly set this up. No. Fuck me. Presentation. Yeah. Let me tweak the audio first. Yeah. Okay. Let me turn down the speakers a bit because I don't want the game volume, the game's music to just blast out everything I'm saying. Okay, this is good. Figure out the fucking game on the screen. Christ. Let's see. Yeah, this is why I don't live stream. This is why I just make videos, because I'm a total ape when it comes to figuring this out. Group sources. Wow. I really am fucking clueless. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's not what I wanted. In-game scene. Is it because I don't have the game loaded? Hold on, let me start X5 first. Is it gonna work now? No, we're not doing that. Nope, still not displaying it. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. What the hell? Yeah. Let me fix that. It's full screen now. Check to make sure it's displaying properly. Yes, it is. Okay. So the resolution's a bit lower because I don't have Jesus Christ, that's loud. Because I don't have what is it? The like deluxe, not deluxe. Oh gosh, oh man. Like the one that lets you actually do that, like configure your resolution. I only have I don't have premium. I don't know why that took me so long. I don't have premium, so yeah, I don't have premium, so I can't record at a really high resolution. Kind of defeats the fucking point, but it's whatever. Okay, let me just check to make sure the audio is balanced first, and then we can start with the actual game. And I'm just going to play through X5 and talk to you guys about some of the stuff that's going on. Hey, what's up, Sanjay? Glad to have you here. I haven't been back for a while, but the one that lets you actually do that, like configure your... Okay, let me just check to make sure the audio is balanced first, and then we can start with the actual game. I think it's a bit quiet. Let me turn up the audio a bit. It's not really loud on my end, obviously, but it might be a bit quiet on your end, so I'm just going to turn it up. Let me know if it's balanced. So let me check the chat one more time. I'm going to be having the chat up on my phone, so I might not be able to Always update because my phone's charging right now, but it's alright. Alright, let's get this started. Mega Man X5. This is one of my favorite Mega Man X games, but you know, I already have a near 20-minute video on it up on my YouTube channel, so I don't think I need to really go into it. So one of the things I probably do that not a lot of people do, this is really weird, but I actually have and this goes for X5 and X6, I have a save file that I just load onto whenever I want to start a new playthrough of the game, because I don't really like going through the intro stage because it's kind of tedious in this game. There's a lot of cutscenes that you can't skip and shit, so it's just like kind of annoying. This save file, I have it set up on the intro stage, and I also have, as you can see, I have 8 hours left. Normally you start the game with like 20 or so, like 12. I don't remember how much, but yeah, I have the save file set up. This is for the purpose of collecting parts. And I'm also going to be playing the game on extreme mode, so this is an extreme mode playthrough. I'm going to mostly be using Unarmored X because he's my favorite character, but you know. So and usually what I do is I skip Duff Mcwhelan stage for the purposes of not getting the bad ending, because with just 8 hours left, if you try to beat all 8 stages, you won't have enough time and you'll end up getting the bad ending by default, and we don't want that. Even though it doesn't really matter if you're playing as X, honestly. It just, yeah, it doesn't really change anything. So, okay, so let's start with Squid Adler stage. This is actually, hold on, I don't have any parts to equip yet, so, yeah, let's start with Grizzly Slash. So, alright. We can begin to start talking about, and by the way, I just want to apologize for any possible issues that we will have with the stream. I know that there's probably going to be a lot, and that's just because, like, already, like, the resolution, I'm sure, is one turn off, but that's just because, you know, this is my first time doing this, and I, like, I'm just doing this, like, because I want something to put out, and I guess this leads me into what I wanted to talk about. It's like the biggest problem with X5 is fucking Alia, but anyway. What I wanted to talk about, which was, the AVGN, I spoiled that. So, I didn't reveal what I was going to do next in my Sonic Robo Blast 2 kart review. I kind of left it vague because I didn't know what I was going to do. But, yeah, the next game I'm going to review, the next Mr. Mixtape reviews, is going to be AVGN 1+2. So that is next on my list. That's a tough little jump there, but I love doing that. Lets you save a bit of time, because having to destroy one of those bastards takes a long time, as you saw with the green one I just killed. But yeah, so AVGN 1+2, that is the next game I have on my radar. And I already have the script complete. What's being worked on right now is recording the audio. Oof, that's a tough jump. I'm surprised I made that. I'm actually not doing too bad right now. Okay, never mind. I just jinxed myself and got hit. Fucking hell. Yeah. So that is the next game on my radar. Like I said, I have the script complete. And what's being worked on currently is process of recording the audio, and then I need to actually edit it. So yeah, I don't know when that'll be out. Most likely next week, because right now it's the tail end of my high school days, and I'm preparing for, I don't know why I did that, preparing for college, and it's a very lengthy process. I've been very busy in the past few days, and it's hard to find the time to work on these videos, because when I have a weekend to myself, what I want to do is work on college stuff. And that doesn't leave me with time to you know, make videos. So, I don't know. The next few months of my life are looking to be pretty hectic. And I don't know how frequently I'll be able to put videos up. And believe me, guys, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my absolute best. But it's just been a fucking mess since last year. And I'm doing my absolute best. So, yeah, that video will be up hopefully next week. I can't promise anything, but I have a strong feeling. Gotta love that sound effect. Okay, so I didn't really comment on the stage because it's really easy and there's not really much to talk about. There's annoying parts, like that part after the after that section with all the one section where you're not on trucks. It's kind of annoying, but it's whatever. This is Grizzly Slash. He's the first boss that you usually face because he's really piss easy. Whoa. By the way, just to remind you guys again, if there's any issues with the audio, any issues with the video quality, just let me know. I totally missed that charge shot because I was distracted. Yeah. Grizzly Slash is really easy. This is literally all I have to do. The hit detection on all his let me show you guys something. I'm gonna keep him alive just for the purposes of showing this off, but God, this is hurting my ears. The audio is so loud because I have my headphones in. Yeah. Damn, he's not doing it. There it is. Yeah, you saw that? I was like I like went through the drill arm, but I was still okay. Yeah. The hit detection on his attacks is pretty bad, and that's a kind of a common theme in X5 and especially X6, but sort of just the Mega Man franchise in general. Really bad hit detection because these games are made by Capcom and they're too good to play test their games apparently. So yeah, I was sort of able to like stand there. The drill pretty much made contact with X's sprite, but I was still okay because of that hit detection. And it's great because it lets you avoid a lot of bullshit, but it's also really funny, so I'm inclined to make fun of it because I love these games. Alright. You can see damage received. I only got 3. I actually almost made it through this stage without getting hit. That's actually kind of crazy because this is just like a stupid casual thing I'm doing. Okay. So this is one of the mechanics of X5 is the parts system. After you beat a level and you have a certain amount of time left, you can get parts, weapons and energy, or weapons and life. I usually choose weapons and life. I don't know how much of a difference it makes because parts are kind of just randomly given out with no rhyme or reason. So it's kind of hard to... kind of hard to pinpoint which parts you're going to get, but usually I usually end up getting parts pretty consistently. The one part I'm always on the lookout for is the what's it called again? Shock buffer, because that pretty much makes playing with Unarmored X much easier because it reduces the amount of damage you take, but it also makes it that you don't take knockback. So yeah. Now I'm going into Squid Adler's stage. This is one of my favorite stages. I love this stage. It's my favorite stage in the game. And I also really like the boss, even though he's a pain in the dick. He's the hardest boss in the game. Oh, hold on. Shit. I was going to take a drink, but this stage opens up with a speeder bike portion. And if you're too slow, then there's a gap right there, and you pretty much get cheap killed by it. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to collect that. Whatever. Yeah. So those glowing orbs are basically like how you get the upgrades for this stage, because the one of the pieces of the Falcon armor is hidden in a room that requires those blue orbs. All right, so I actually got here without dying. It's a bit harder than it looks. Trust me. All right, let's go. You can't skip this, by the way. So yeah. And I collected 4 of them, so you have to sit through execute all of them. It's possible to avoid. The most I've avoided is 7 out of 8 of them. 7 out of 8. I don't know if it's possible to avoid all of them because there's one of them near the end that's really hard to avoid because you're also trying to avoid getting crushed by the passing terrain. Yeah, it's crazy. And fun fact, when I was working on my X4 Minimalist Challenge that I uploaded a few weeks back before the SRB2 cart review went up, this was actually one of the stages I had worked on for a potential X5 Minimalist Challenge that I planned to work on, but I ended up canceling it because X5 is a much harder game than X4. Spoiler alert, this is one of the harder Mega Man X games. When you play the game on Extreme, it's a lot more difficult than a lot of other games. Fuck, I missed that jump. That's actually a very hard jump to do. You can do it off a dash, but it requires a lot of specific timing. I usually just like creep up on him, and then because he's a big enemy in Mega Man X, so his hit detection is very forgiving, and you usually have enough time to sneak up on him and jump over him. But I wasn't able to do it right there because I fumbled. But yeah, so yeah, I was planning to do an X5 minimalist run, but I just knew as soon as I started working on some of the more difficult segments, I was not going to have enough free time to do this. This is not a project that a person with as little free time as me can really feasibly work on. And I just, messed up that whole part. Wow, that was kind of embarrassing. Shit, yeah, I kind of fumbled that whole part. That part's tough. Getting the early kill on that shield enemy is hard because you're also getting assaulted by the or you're trying to avoid the electrical sensor things. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. And I noticed this is in a box right now. I think the resolution might be a bit too big. Let me see if I can fix the resolution real quick. Hold on, because that's really bothering me. Graphics. Yeah, it's at like 1280 by 720. Okay, should be good. There we go, much better. I think it's fixed now, anyway. Okay, Squid Adler, very irritating boss because he has no sense of personal space. He will incessantly follow you around and assault you. You can get the mouse off the screen. Yeah, he will follow you around and assault you, while also filling the screen with thousands of projectiles, and it's very irritating. So the thing about Squid Adler is that he has two phases. When he's really when he's pretty much maxed health, he will, sit at the corner and fire those little electrical spheres. Once he gets low enough health, he will start moving. He will start being a lot more active, and he will fire. He'll still fire the electrical spheres, but now he'll also do two things. Three things. He'll follow you around flying. He will electrify the floor, which pretty much makes it so that your only home is the walls. And then he will spawn those blocks, and this is his desperation attack. Very annoying because he has a vertical version of it, which is hell to avoid. I didn't actually get to show it off in my Mega Man X5 boss rush that I did way back, but it's really annoying. And that's really annoying too because his desperation attack, what it does is it fills... I don't want to die against him. There we go. But yeah, what it does is it fills the screen with those goddamn... Oh, it didn't fix it. What the fuck? It's still in a box. What the hell? Yeah. Fills the screen with those things, and it's just utterly irritating. I hate it. Yeah, what the hell? Is it because I have it in full screen? It's really weird. Yeah, okay. So, Senor Adler is kaput. And I'm going to select weapon and life. Life up, okay. That's pretty much the equivalent of a heart tank. I don't quite remember what weapons and energy does, though. Alright. This is Dynamo. You basically fight this guy after beating 2 Mavericks during the shuttle part of the game, and then 2 Mavericks during the Enigma part of the game. And he's just a mini-boss, and he's really easy, and he sucks. Okay, looks like that fixed it, but now I have to play in fucking awkward mini mode. That's annoying. Whatever. I'll be fine. I can play this game pretty proficiently. Sorry for the freeze. I was just moving the window, so it should be fine. Alright. His battle theme is kick-ass, though, I will say. So here's... Ow. That was stupid. Wow, I'm getting my ass kicked. More times than anyone reasonably should fighting Dynamo. So here's a fun fact. Look at that. I can literally stand in him. His hurt box is like... I don't know if he just has a tiny hurt box. I don't even know if he has a hurt box at all. I don't think I've ever seen any human being take contact damage from Dynamo. Yeah. Couldn't tell. Dynamo's not hard. I fumbled a few times and got hit, but yeah, this is not a difficult boss fight. Look at that. That's really funny. I love that. Yeah. You fight him twice in this game, and he's really easy both times. Why is my mouse still on the screen? I'm pretty sure I moved that bastard off. Hold on, I'll move it out. I'll move it off after I kick Dynamo's sorry ass. Yeah. The only thing to watch out for is that that little like blade. Why did I do that? There we go. Yeah, that little spinning blade move that he does, that does deflect your shots. So don't fire at him while he's doing that. Otherwise, your Mega Buster shots won't do any damage. But yeah, easy boss, easy boss. Nice. What do we get there? I think we got the anti-virus guard. That's a bit more of a situational part, I find, because viruses usually aren't that big of a threat. Oh, no, it is shock buffer. Okay, good. So I can start selecting... I'm going to start selecting weapons and energy now, because I don't really... yeah. So 4 hours. I believe you get an extra hour after you fire the shuttle. An extra hour or so. Bum. I love this stage. This is pretty much the stage where X5 like makes it known that this is not a game that wants you to go fast. Like this is a game that wants you to take it slow. It's awesome. And it's actually very well done in terms of the hazards. A lot of it is enemy based, but they're actually composed in a pretty creative way that you don't usually see, even in Mega Man games where focus is more on involved action than it is just blasting through everything like a nut. This part's a bit annoying. You have to really exploit the shield enemies because the thing is, you can shoot through their shields with a point blank shot. So you kind of got to exploit that in order to be able to get through them really fast. Oh my god. I don't know what happened there. My finger slipped. Oh my god, that was so stupid. Oh my god. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. It was a combination of the kind of terrain on the spike, and my finger just slipped. Yeah. Don't worry, it's not going to be the only time I die in this game, rest assured. Ooh. Damn, I missed my shot there. Alright. Oh no. Bad timing. You can usually avoid those by just hugging the corner, or hugging the wall in the corner, but I messed up there. On the other hand, because I collected that one Reploid, my life count is still at 2. Yeah, so if you those guys yelling help, if you collect them, they restore your health and they also give you an extra life. So go for those guys because they're awesome. Yeah. This part may seem familiar to anyone who played X4. It's very reminiscent of Split Mushroom Stage, but I feel like it's a bit more a bit more of like an evolution of that, because there's more. Because Split Mushroom pretty much had like one hazard in each part. This is more varied. This mini boss is pretty easy. You kind of just wait for the heads. You can't speed up the purple heads will always perform their attack and then leave. You can't do anything to speed it up. Even if you kill the black head really fast, the purple heads will always linger. You can't stand on top of them though, but they do damage while they're spinning. Whew, that was close. I missed my charge shot. Yeah. So yeah. And the health bar is big, but they take a lot of damage, so don't worry about it like taking forever. You'll be fine. Just ow, that was stupid. I shouldn't have moved. Yeah, just wait it out. You'll be fine. Oh, I'm gonna jump. Also, make sure to like hold up when you're jumping so you can grab onto the ropes. I've actually died to this boss occasionally because I tried to jump to another side and I forgot to hold up to grab onto the rope, and I ended up missing the rope and whoops, sorry about that. And falling into the laser, which is really funny but also really annoying. So watch out. The dialogue I skipped through there is actually one of the few times Alia is actually not useless, and her information is kind of like not terrible and annoying. She basically tells you that you can destroy those things with Grizzly Slash's weapon, which quickly show it off because I'm not going to be using weapons that much in this run. This is Grizzly Slash's weapon, and you can use it to destroy those little laser things. This is Squid Adler's weapon. It's actually really good. I like it. Makes the Shadow Devil fight a hell of a lot faster and easier. So I don't actually think that whether you choose weapon and energy or weapon and parts in the select screen after beating the stage affects what type of parts you get. I think it's just like randomized in general, but I might be wrong because I've always just chosen weapons and energy and weapons. Yeah. Or no, weapons and life. Sorry, I keep saying weapons and energy. It's weapons and life. So yeah, I'm not sure. There's one thing, I shit on X6 a lot just to bring that game up, but there's one thing it really did well. It was ironing out the part system. I think it really improved on that. Even though it is still stupid that you can lose parts permanently in that game, it's a lot less frustrating to figure out. Like these are power-ups, but I don't want to have to fucking write a thesis on how to get them. They should be simple. That was always okay. That was always one of the best things about these games is how simple they are. And now you have X5 with fucking rocket science mechanics. Okay, so Izzy Glow, he's a pain in the ass. He's one of the harder bosses of the game actually in terms of the 8 Mavericks. Basically, what he'll do is he teleports around. He is incessant with the teleporting, and once he gets to around half health, he'll start using that move where he fires a laser, and he'll also start moving faster. So the one thing you have to look out for is that around the lowest inches of his health, he will get 2 new attacks. He will get one where he fires a laser vertically, and he will only ever do that. Yeah, this is another one he does, but it's pretty easy to dodge. He'll basically fire a vertical laser, and he'll only ever do that after firing a really fast version of that move. Yeah, that move. After that move, he'll always use this attack. So watch out for it, but it's just really annoying because you don't have much time to react to it. Alright. Gotcha, bastard. Fun fight, though. Very fun fight. And I love Izzyglow's boss background. That just looks awesome. I like his design, too. And his weapon color is really cool. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So, at this point, normally what you would do... Okay. Oh, okay. So I guess it's not because I just got quick charge. I don't know if I'll be using quick charge in this because normally what I use quick charge for is the final level since that takes a really long time. Oh, what's up, Portal? Hey, man, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so what I usually use quick charge for is the final stage because it makes it go a hell of a lot faster since that that stage is very long because of the boss refights, but I don't know if I want to use it here, because on one hand, it makes it a lot easier also, and I don't really want that. I kind of want to keep it challenging, but at the same time, it's just annoying. You know, I don't want to put you guys through, like, 20 minutes of me fight, not 20, 16 minutes of me just fighting bosses. So I don't know. But yeah, normally what would happen now is you would go into Duff Mcwhelan's stage, and then you would kill him and then get the cutscene. But since I wouldn't have enough time to beat these guys if I did that, I'm just going to fire the Enigma prematurely. And you can do that here. You can't do that with the shuttle. If you collect a part of the shuttle, you can't fire it. You have to collect all the other parts or get the bad ending. But you can't do that with the Enigma. Okay. You can see the status here. But it doesn't really matter. It's luck-based, so just shoot your shot. Like I never did in middle school. I'm gonna be in the X5 summoning salt video. But I don't know, man. I'm not exactly good at speedrunning X5. And I probably wouldn't particularly enjoy it either, because that probably like requires a lot of armor. Because the best way to speedrun X5 is just to fire the shuttle and the Enigma immediately, so you can get to the final stages as fast as possible. But unless you're like a god at this game, you're not beating those final stages with unarmored X. With no health or anything, because those stages are really difficult. Those are the most difficult stages in the game by far. So yeah, you saw there, fired the Enigma, didn't do shit. That's what happens most of the time. Occasionally, you'll get really lucky and have the Enigma destroy the shuttle, the colony. I'm sorry, the colony, and from there you'll be granted instantaneous access to the final stages. But obviously, that doesn't always happen. It's luck based. So yeah, as you can see, I got a few extra hours there, and I think I have just enough time to beat the game now. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just barely enough time. 1 hour for each of these, and 1 for Dynamo. So yeah, let's get the shit out of the way because the Skyverse stage is my least favorite in this game. I fucking hate the Skyverse stage a lot. The stage is painful. Yeah, I don't like the stage or this boss at all. It's basically the Skyver is basically like a repurposing. He's basically like a reskinned Storm Eagle, except take away everything that made Storm Eagle cool, which was basically his design. Like, how is that even cool? Like, they took Storm Eagle, who was a fucking predatory bird, and they made him into a lame ass pony. Which yeah, in case you were shit. Fuck. Okay, good. Yeah. So the gimmick of this first part is that those bombs, they'll explode if you leave them untouched for too long. And if they explode, they do a lot of damage, especially to unarmored X. Yeah. These bastards are back from... Why did I get hit by that? Christ, man. I'm so bad at these games. Yeah. Alright. Normally you can jump over those bastards, but I just prefer shooting them to death. Because jumping over those things is hard. I tried doing it in my X4 Minimalist run. When I did Magma Dragoon stage, I originally planned out a route where I'd jump over them, but it's really difficult. I did it successfully in some runs, but in the run I did that was uploaded to YouTube, I was just like really panicked because it was pretty late at night. So I ended up just opting for destroying them, which obviously makes the stage a bit easier, but it's still really difficult, honestly. Magma Dragoon stage, not this stage, because this stage is piss easy. The first part is difficult for sure if you're playing as Zero, especially because Zero doesn't have a projectile. X does, so he can like destroy the bombs before they explode. Zero has to get up close and personal, and maybe that's not that difficult on normal mode, but on extreme mode, obviously the amount of enemies is increased, and also you might have noticed the bombs, they tick down way faster on extreme mode, so it's pretty tough. I don't remember how specifically you're supposed to dodge that. I always just clung onto the side of the platform. Yeah, alright, let's jump. This is the last part of the stage, thankfully, but it's more just elevators. This stage is like a throwback to X3 because it's just elevators. Just slow-moving elevators. Thank you, Alia. Nice. Oh, and I saved both of them. I don't even know how I did that. I don't think I touched them. Oh, whatever. Let's try, bastard. Whatever, I'll take the extra health. Kind of need all you can get in this game with Unarmored X. Because this game is not very nice to Unarmored X, believe me. Yeah, believe you me. And I'm just going to grab that guy, jump over the Sigma virus. Don't worry, any of you kleptomaniacs, I avoided that heart tank on purpose. I know it's there. I'm not really going to grab heart tanks in this run. Why? I don't know. Maybe someone's going to take this clip, look at it, see some dude playing X5 with no power up and think, wow, this actually looks impressive. But it's a fucking facade, trust me. I think I've only died once so far, though, which is, I don't know, impressive, I guess, for someone like me who sucks at these games. Yeah, that was a really stupid death, too. So the boss mirrors the stage in pretty much every way. Fucking boring. Piss easy. You might get caught off guard by him because he has a swooping attack and he can knock you off the stage. And go figure that this boss would only be challenging by virtue of having an attack that can instantly kill X, right? Yeah, this is kind of just what you're doing for the boss. You're just jumping over him. It gets a bit more intense in his second phase, but not by much. So let me show you the incredibly difficult method needed to avoid his shit. Yeah. It's really real hard, I know. Look at this. Oh man, I have to jump? Jump in a Mega Man X game? You jest. Yeah. Fortunately, I wasn't able to kill him in one cycle there. I don't think that's possible in general. Ooh! That was a bit close. There we go. Nice, okay. I'm gonna move to the left now. Okay. One more. Okay, see. Caught me off guard there because I jumped. That was really stupid. Fuck off. Oh, what? I didn't kill him. That was weird. Whatever. He's dead. Like I said, it's annoying because he can knock you off the platform and instantly kill you. But you should never run into issues with the Skyver once you know how to beat him. And it's not very hard to figure out how. He's probably not as easy as Storm Eagle because Storm Eagle you could have literally just jumped and nothing he did would have been able to hit you. But it's still a really boring boss fight. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan, but whatever. Comes an energy again. Ooh, I got energy up. Yeah. The weird thing about X5, and this is really weird because it feels like it was just their attempt to fix the problem of Zero not being able to collect certain heart tanks. But if you choose weapons and health or health and whatever, you will actually get extra health, like a heart tank. And again, that was most likely implemented just for the sole fact that Zero cannot collect every heart tank in this game. So the character balance in this game actually isn't that good compared to X6, which is another thing X6 does right. Yeah. Notice how all the things X6 does better than X5 is just like scattered bullshit, like extra features and not like level design or anything. I know a lot of people don't really like X5's level design because of like people say it's gimmicky, but I honestly love X5's level design. I think the fact that they constantly try for new gimmicks is great. So this part's a bit glitchy in the original PlayStation version, which is what I'm playing, obviously, via emulator. And you notice it's slowing down. That's not because of my computer or anything, that's just the game. And that happens in any copy of X5 for the PS1. I don't know if it happens in the Legacy Collection, because truthfully, well, not Legacy Collection, Legacy Collection 2. Yeah, I don't know if it happens in that version of the game, but I definitely know that it happens in the PlayStation version. And it probably happens in the Mega Man X Collection version too. I haven't tested that out yet. On the other hand, it does make some of these jumps a lot easier because my reflexes don't need to be as good. And it doesn't last that long. It only happens for this part of the stage because of the constellations in the background causing graphical hiccups. Yeah. This stage is real fun, but the first part is kind of like boring. I'm not really a huge fan of it because for one, there's annoying shit like that. The level design kind of just like pops up on you, which leads to like cheap shots, and then also just like it's a bit slow. I don't know. It's like kind of DOS, and I know it's a bit slow in X5. I know it's weird because X5 is naturally a much more slower paced game than X4 or any of the others before. But I don't know. This just feels a bit too peaceful for X5 standards. Let me kill that bastard or not. Okay, that is a bit difficult to get if you can't time your jump correctly, but you shouldn't have much trouble with it in general. Not a huge issue, you know. Not going to make you tear your hair out trying to get that in sub-tank. Alright, so this part's real fun. This is my favorite part of the stage by far, because of the anti-gravity mechanic. It's great because you know you can play through the stage a second time and see what all these obstacles are like in a different alignment. For now, I'm just going to stick to what the game gives me. Actually, you know what? I do like this one reversed because it's a bit annoying on its normal. You know, fucking hell, those bats, man. Shit. Oh, man, that was good. I thought it would crush me. Okay, we made it. Nice. Now prepare to witness literally the easiest boss in the entire Mega Man franchise. The Zero series, the ZX games, this is probably the easiest Maverick in the history of Mega Man X. Yeah, this guy's really pathetic. So what will he do? He'll swoop along the ceiling slowly. He'll swoop along the wall slowly. Sometimes he'll swoop against the floor slowly. He'll do that sometimes, which is pathetically easy to react to. And yeah, this is Dark Dizzy. He'll shoot bats sometimes. It's all go down in one charge shot. In fact, I think they all go down in one normal shot in general. Does this look fun? So yeah, he has a reasonably difficult stage, but like this boss is oh wow, he actually shot a lot more bats than I was anticipating. Kind of overwhelmed me there, but that wasn't even him. That was just me getting impatient. So okay, yeah, yeah, okay. I'm gonna let him do this attack because I actually really like it. It shoots like Soundwave. Actually, yeah. I like exploit. Fuck, wow. Okay. Well, there's me just exposing myself. I just called him the easiest Maverick in the series. I just died to him. Oh, man. I don't know why I did that. That was my fault. I got overzealous. Trust me, that was through no gain of the boss itself. That was strictly just me being an idiot. I'm sorry. Now you guys have to sit through this boring-ass boss fight again. I'll try to make it go as fast as I can. Swoop. You can avoid your charge shots, but it's really not that big of a deal. Alright, so let me show you guys a little bit of a different way to dodge that little Soundwave attack he used. Okay. Duck when he goes down. Oh, whoops. Yep, there we go. You can duck behind it if you anticipate it. Nice. So yeah, we died on Dark Dizzy, which I'm probably never going to live down. But whatever. And we get the Shot Eraser. Nice. Not a terrible upgrade, honestly. For Zero. It's not terrible. Because, you know, it's easy for him to get overwhelmed by projectiles. There's another problem with X5 is you can't skip cutscenes. So even if this isn't your first time watching this, you have to watch this, which is annoying because there's no dialogue or anything. It's just that sound when the dialogue pops up. That's weird. Oh, I think it's because I didn't beat Duff Mcwhelan. I fucked up the order, so I can't fight Dynamo's second fight. Oh no. Whatever. Who cares? Should do Axel and Matrix. I'm gonna do Matrix because I kind of enjoy that stage a bit more. Matrix is an awesome stage, and I love the boss fight. Matrix boss fight is awesome, but he's also very difficult. He's probably one of the most difficult bosses in the game. There's one of the most difficult Mavericks in the game, along with Squid Adler. Those two are probably the hardest. He's a fucking lunatic. Alright. This stage is a bit irritating. Yeah, the first part of the stage is actually very difficult because there's like swarms of these projectile firing enemies, and you have to maneuver very specifically in order to avoid their shots. Plus, you have the Dragon Magma, which does so much damage if you get hit by it. See that? Oh my god! I barely dodged that by like grazing by it. That was really close. I could have taken like almost a quarter of X's default health if that hit me. Nice, kill that bastard. This is a stage where Aelia is very irritating because because the gimmick here is that there's basically lava that rushes by, and Aelia will have no problem interrupting you to tell you about the lava that is about to flow by. Thank you, Aelia, because I never would have known about this. I don't know. It's just annoying. I don't really care about like explaining. Oh no! Okay, yeah, explaining the mechanics, like it's whatever. It's just like she interrupts you, and it can cause you to die, which sucks. I mean. Go a bit further. Nice. Made it. Am I in there? Also, occasionally, I don't know if he's going to show it off, but he'll also fire, like, vertical fireballs. And he can pretty much ram at you at any time. It's very difficult because you never know when a ram is coming, so you have to be very vigilant. This is a boss fight that's all about good reaction times. This guy does not fuck around. I got really lucky there. So his third phase, he kind of becomes more predictable because he does attack space. Very, very difficult boss. Especially on level 96, where he's like, the boss lasts like, you know, a lot longer. This is not an easy fight, trust me. But he does go down with relatively little issues. I actually like this track. Speed. Oh, I do have to fight Dynamo. Ready? Alright. Dropped frames. Oh, that's fine. Fuck. Okay. So Dynamo round 2, still really easy. He does gain one new attack though, which can be sort of troublesome if you don't know how to dodge it. So I don't know if he's going to show it off because he hasn't used it, which is weird. He usually spams it whenever. He usually spams it. Wow, he's not using it. What the hell, dude? Show it off. Come on. Don't be an asshole. Oh my god. Come on. Is he never going to use it? Hold on. What is this? Still hasn't used it. Okay, finally. So yeah, my tip. First off, those things have horrible hit detection. You get like a full like half a second before they actually hurt you. So yeah, for the first wave, stand between these fuel tanks, and then after it will strike at the opposite side of Dynamo, and then the side he's on. So yeah. Just remember, in between the fuel tanks, opposite side he's on. Do not let him fake you out. Although it's not a very threatening attack regardless. I'm getting messages about dropped frames from Xpod. So if you guys see any visual errors, make sure to remind me. Make sure to let me know. Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't see what parts I got there. That was whoops. What am I talking about? Okay, what did we get there? it looks like we got the Virus Buster. Nice. So yeah, and just one more thing. Parts that have the little X insignia on the corner, those are exclusive to X. Parts with the Z insignia, those are exclusive to 0. Parts without them are usable by both. So let me see, just as an example. Whoops. As an example, let's switch to 0. Now we can equip these two, but we cannot equip Quick Charge. It will make no noise because 0 cannot equip it. Okay, one more stage, and literally 1 hour to go. Yeah, 1 hour to go. If I like quit out of the stage now, if I get a game over and go back to the menu, I would get the bad ending immediately. Because if you don't collect the shuttle parts in time, then you get the bad ending straight out. It's not like you fire it with what you have or anything. You just straight up bad ending. Colony crashes, everyone dies. Alright. Axel the Red. This is another one of my favorite stages. I love this stage. And in saying that, I'm probably going to die like 10 times here, but it's whatever. Oh, fuck. I always get hit by that asshole. It always snipes me. This part's really fun, too, but it's really tough. Not really tough, just precise. You gotta react to those bastards' blasts. It's a bit awkward, maneuvering on the ropes. So this part of the gimmick is those little sprouts. Yeah, and they're real hard to see. Okay, yeah, I did that wrong. Yeah, I was like maneuvering not optimally there, but yeah. Come on. You can usually dash past that one, actually. Nice, okay. Yeah, not the cleanest run, but, you know, respectable. You can dash under those things before they appear, but I don't like to do that because, you know, you're risking just straight up dying by falling down the pit. Nice, okay. Yeah, not the cleanest run, you know. This is a very difficult stage to do, like, no damage because it's, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, speed through it, and that's not really how you're supposed to play this stage. You're supposed to do it, like, patient. They want you to, like, take your time. And obviously, you know, I don't do that shit. So, yeah. It's very easy, you know. You're going to find yourself just eating up, like, faceful after faceful of spike, usually, if you try to speed through it. But if you have the finesse, and you can make it through here fast, it's just a beauty to behold. It's one of the funnest stages to watch no damage, like, speed runs of. Axel the Red, I'd say he's pretty much in the middle as far as difficulty goes. He has some really annoying attacks, like that purple spike ball. That one's real irritating. But you can destroy it, so it's like, oh, look at that. Now you're not a threat. Yeah, so, yeah. And one thing to remember is that he'll never fire 2 spike balls in a row. So if you see him jumping erratically, don't worry because he's always going to fire a green spike. So don't try to, like, rush yourself. But yeah, after that he'll do this, which is kind of awkward, and then his third phase he'll fire. This third phase is really where he gets pretty difficult, which is where he fires those rose petals, because those things can be pretty tough to deal with your first time if you don't know how to dodge them. And you can't stay in the middle and like shoot them because you have the 2 Axels firing roses. So yeah, just watch out. You know, be aware of what you're doing, and he should go down pretty easily. He's not, you know, he's not like super easy, but he's not super difficult. I would say out of all X5's Maverick bosses, he's in the middle. Plus, not bad. Okay. So now let's see. Completed the space shuttle, and the chances of the space shuttle failing are actually like pretty low compared to the Enigma, but it can happen, and it's real annoying when it does, because it's out of your control by this point. Once this cutscene starts playing, there's really nothing you can do. I don't know if you can save scum, because reports seem to indicate that it's usually pretty consistent which ending you get, but yeah. Yep. So what you see here is me getting the bad ending. It's affected by difficulty, but I usually end up getting the bad ending because I usually always play on extreme, so I've seen the bad ending a lot more than I have the good ending. Yeah, it's annoying, but it doesn't really affect this playthrough right now because I'm using X, but if I was using 0, then I can't use 0 anymore. What are you using for the final stages? Too bad. Yeah. Basically, 0 goes Maverick. He awakens to his original self. And this, the main thing this changes, the only boss you fight there is you fight Nightmare 0. So I'm gonna equip because the Shadow Devil is a very long boss fight, and I don't want to spend 3,000 hours on that boss fight because of normal X. Well, not okay. I'm exaggerating, obviously. It's about 3.5 minutes if you're bad. Oh hey guys, what's up? Hey Sharky, X5 played. Yeah. Well, now you're seeing it played. Not very good, I know, but you know, didn't get the good ending. Yeah, I know. What a scrub. Getting bad luck, getting shitty luck. What a scrub. Anyway, yeah. So Shadow Devil, very long fight, about 3.5 minutes if you're unlucky. So I'm just gonna bring Quick Charge to fuck him up. Actually, you know, I usually don't have bad luck when it comes to the Shadow Devil because the way to like beat him really fast is to hope that he gets into his Okay, let's just hope that he gets into his tank form fast because that's when you can get the most damage on him. I love this stage, by the way. This is my favorite stage in the game besides Squid Adler stage. I love this stage a lot. It's so much fun. Let's see if I can actually like do it properly on the stage or if I'll look like a scrub again. I don't think it can get worse after I died to Dark Dizzy. So let's see. Okay, not bad so far. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Wow, nice. Pretty clean. Fucking never mind. God damn it. I guess it's fuck's sake. Oh my god. Whatever. Yeah. I did the horizontal laser part fine. That's good enough for me. Whatever. Okay, so yeah. That's basically how that goes. And those lasers, as you saw, are instant kill, so don't try to tank the damage, you can't. Okay, so Shadow Devil. This is a very memorization-based boss because you have to... He has 3 patterns for which he'll lance himself towards you. And you have to be able to recognize these patterns in order to dodge his attacks. After that, this attack is usually pretty easy to dodge. Fuck, I missed my 3rd charge shot. Yeah. Normally with just normal X, you can only get 2 charge shots on him because I... Okay, so because I have quick charge on, I'm getting 3 charge shots. Ooh, that was close. I almost got hit there. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. A green outline will do damage, and Shadow Devil does a lot of damage. His most damaging attacks can do like pretty much 1/3 of X's health. Okay. Yeah. At least not the one stage, Mega Man 2 with the instant kill. Yeah, Quick Man stage. Yeah, I would argue that Quick Man stage is worse because in that game, that is more of a like slower paced game. So in that game, you pretty much have to get the pattern down. Although in both games, you have a move that stops time, so you can just use that. But yeah. Admittedly, I don't mind the lasers that much. I know it's like trial and error, and people find that annoying, but I don't know. It's kind of like a thing of like once you get through it and you know how to get through it, it's really just fun. And fuck me. Okay, he got me there because oh my god. All right. That's the annoying thing about Shadow Devil is that because two of his patterns begin with him shooting one of his blobs low to the floor, so you know if you can't react to which one he's gonna do fast enough, then you're usually gonna take damage. And I just oh my god. What am I doing here? I gotta focus. Okay. So now he's going to do this attack, it looks like. Basically what he does is he launches his himself across both sides. Now it doesn't seem that hard to dodge, but be careful because he has a version of the attack that where he launches them like asymmetrically. It's a fucking nightmare to dodge that attack. That is straight up the hardest attack to dodge in the game, like without a doubt. So here's a tank form. Also does a lot of damage, but it's also where you get chances to hit them a lot, and I totally miss them because I suck. Yeah. And there we go. Bye-bye, Shadow Devil. Not the cleanest fight. This whole run of the stage was so sloppy. What the fuck? I'm playing like a jackass today. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm playing terribly. I don't know what's happening. Started off so promising when I made it through Grizzly Slash stage without almost getting hit, but... Okay. So I'm gonna de-equip Quick Charge from now. I'm just gonna use Shock Buffer. You don't really need Virus Buster. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like Virus Buster is not that useful. Alright, so get ready for my nightmare, because this stage is even harder. This is the hardest stage in the game, by far. This stage is a fucking nightmare. Virus Stage Purple. This is just painful. Okay. Shit. Yep, it begins. These guys are the main culprit, because they are just a handful. They take a bunch of damage to kill. They can guard your attacks. They're very erratic. There's really no pattern to them. They're just a nightmare. And I've been calling everything a nightmare because it is. Okay. I missed that jump completely. Let's see if I can get lucky at this next part, because the next part here is a section with crushers. And, okay, yeah, so I got lucky here. Yeah, depending on how they're organized, it may or may not be possible for you to get past that without taking damage. You notice I'm getting fucked up here because the thing is this is just a me thing, but it's really difficult to adjust the charge shot timing after using Quick Charge because you just charge so fast in Quick Charge. Okay. Haven't died yet, which is surprising, but it's probably because I have the shock buffer on. Okay. I'm gonna get fucked up here, no doubt, because this part is very difficult. This whole vertical climb is just ridiculous. Shit. Oh, I mistimed my charge shot there. Okay. Okay, nice. I actually made it up here without... Well, I took damage, but not from, like, the enemies. From, like, that one flying asshole. Alright, so we're very close to the end here. This is the last part. Very specific jump. And I took damage, whatever. Fuck all of you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. In case you couldn't tell, very hard stage. If I didn't have shock buffer on, I probably would have died like 3 times over. Okay. And if you go to the left here, nice little 1-up and health. Alright. So let's take care of the boss, who is yet another returning boss, Ragnabangda W. And he's also very difficult. So yeah, this stage just doesn't let up. Right after one of the hardest stages in the game, you get one of the hardest bosses in the game. Ragnabangda W. He is he's pretty nasty. Okay, and here's partly why. This attack is probably the hardest thing to dodge in the game without upgrades, and I just fucked it. Oh, I dodged it! Wow! Holy shit! I got it on stream! Wow, that's crazy! Yeah, that attack is insanely hard to dodge because you have to be pixel perfect with your jump. You cannot fumble your jump, otherwise you will get hit. It doesn't do much damage, but it's just insanely hard to avoid. So yeah, this is just like the normal Ragnabangda fight from Mega Man X, but the thing is the 3 eyes have separate health bars. So, you know, just as an example, once I kill that blue eye, the other eyes will still be able to attack. Yeah, and then also the other main gimmick is that, yeah, see that? Once you start getting his health lower, the little walls, they sprout spikes from the top. Okay, yeah, like that. Woo! That was really lucky. Don't kill me. Okay. Yeah, it can sprout spikes from the top like that, and if that happens, it's just the worst. Because you have to bounce very precisely over it. Okay. Alright. This is a tough boss. No doubt. This is one of the hardest bosses in the game. Oh my god. Okay. Got pretty lucky there. And if a spike, if you get that pattern where some sprout from the top, some sprout from the bottom, you can just very quickly wall jump to the other side where it's coming from the bottom and be safe. but that's not always a guarantee. I love this this remix of Vile's theme. It's very funky. Not really fitting for the boss, but yeah, okay. Let's see if I can get this or if he'll fuck me over. Okay, yeah, I got it. Wow, I actually got through Rang to Bang to W with no damage. That's insane. I got the dodge on the red eye, and I got through his fight with no damage. Crazy. Yeah, and like I said, the spikes are instant kill, so even with shock buffer, I still would have died. Yeah. I know I might have made it seem easy there, but yeah, it's not an easy fight at all. It's very difficult. He actually gave me a lot of trouble when I was making my X5 boss rush. Alright. Now this is one of my favorite stages in the game. I love this stage. I love the boss. I love everything about it. Actually, one of the things I like about X5 is even though the bad ending getting it is annoying because it's luck, but I actually really love the bad ending because you get to fight Nightmare Zero, and that is personally my favorite boss fight in the entire X series. I love Nightmare Zero. It's an awesome fight. It's just like yeah, it's just an awesome fight. Okay, this part's really difficult actually because yeah. Yeah, now here's why. You have to dash by those things just with the most ridiculous amount of precision. I just beat the hardest boss. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say Ragna's the hardest boss. He's a contender, but I don't know if I would say he's definitively the hardest boss. But yeah, he is one of the harder bosses. Can you just let me be happy about the fact that I did that? Jeez. Can't even stream games without you guys coming here to bully me. Alright. So ignoring that stupid spike death, got past the stage with minimal trouble. Although it's yeah, I mean, it's probably cheating because I have the shock buffer part. That rope would have fucked me up a lot harder if I didn't have it on. Alright. Nightmare Zero. Love this boss fight. Unfortunately, he's not particularly difficult, but you know. And this track is amazing. This is my favorite song in the entire Mega Man franchise. Ow. Okay. So yeah, how he rolls is he'll fire those two projectiles fired by a saber, and those projectiles will actually home in on you against Nightmare Zero. They don't do that if you're fighting normal Zero. And if you get close to him, he'll do that attack, which will change depending on your position. Yeah. Fuck me. I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm just going to use a sub-tank here. Yeah, go figure I only have one full sub-tank. I don't know. You can usually fill your sub-tanks pretty easily during the boss refight. Fuck. He's dashing into me faster than I can jump over him. I know I just said he's not a very difficult boss, but Christ, he's kicking my ass right now. Even with shock buffer. Oh my god. Yep, and I just died to Nightmare Zero. Okay, okay, well, I know, I should be ashamed of myself. Turns out I'm not the best Mega Man player in the world. Who knew? Although, honestly, if I had to choose my my favorite Zero fight in terms of his attacks, it'd probably be Nightmare Zero from X6. I really like that fight. And I find it funny because it's like, even in a game where Zero is supposed to be dead, they still had to find a way to shoehorn in a fight with the guy. So he's following me around pretty fucking vigorously here. Should I show off? Yeah, I'm gonna show it off. Hold on. So, fun little thing you can do. Get Zero. Alright, whoops. Well, okay, yeah. Ow, I fucked it up, but yeah. I fucked it up again. Yeah, so in case you're wondering what you just watched, basically what happens is Zero only does that attack when X is close to him. So if you walk into him, if you like walk over to him, he'll do that attack, walk away, dodge it, shoot him, walk at him again, he'll do it, rinse and repeat. Yeah, it's Zero's. Every Zero fight has always been known as like, very exploitable in terms of his AI. This scene is also different, I think, depending on the ending you get. So because I'm on the bad ending route, this scene is a bit different. All right, so we kind of got our ass kicked there. Oh man, that sucks. I was hoping for a clean virus zero red stage, zero virus red stage. After pretty, I think my virus purple run was not bad, but all right. So strap yourselves in, guys, and grab a snack or something, cause yeah, this next fight, it's long. This next stage, it's long. It's really long. It's all 8 boss rushes at level 96, which means they have very high health bars. I'm not using weapons. No way, no how. So let's do this. I love this track. It's like they decided to abandon like the very like mysterious, very kind of tragic theme of the previous virus stages and just give us a disco rave song for the last stage. I love it. It's a good song though, for sure. Yeah. Turns out Sigma's plan was actually just to get Zero to DJ at his rave party. Okay, fuck. This part's annoying because the thing is you can't actually climb some of the walls. So if you get knocked down, then yeah. Which is another good thing about having the shock buffer is that you don't have knockback. Fuck you. Go over here, you get an extra life and a health pickup. Alright, so what do you guys say we end Mega Man X5? And I'm going to start with the left because the left is where the 3 hardest bosses in the game are, and I want to get them out of the way first. So we're going to start with Mr. Matrex. Num nums. And as you can see, yep, their health bars are huge, and you got to fight all of them consecutively, which is very difficult. It's difficult just because, like, it's easy to get, like, I don't know, just, like, fatigued and start making simple mistakes even on easy bosses. It doesn't help that the Skyver's at the end, and in some X5 runs, I just end up, like, tired, and then he, like, kicks my ass, and I get, like, fucking frustrated, and I put the game down. That won't happen today, though. Because I'm streaming the game for you amazing people. And I keep dropping my charge shots. Oh, why did I do that? I was just about to say I haven't taken any damage on him so far. Me and my big fucking mouth, I swear. Yeah. Okay. Now he's in his 3rd phase, so things should become significantly easier. And, maybe Matrex isn't that hard in a traditional sense where it's, like, not that hard to die to him. But if you're, like, trying to avoid damage, this bastard's very challenging. Nice, okay. So how long was that? About, like, a 2-minute fight? Yeah, and we've got 7 more to go, so strap in. I'm going to grab those health pickups at the end every time because I want full sub-tanks for Sigma. Maybe not that necessary because before Sigma's fight, they actually give you like 2 full health capsules. But, this is the one easy break you get on the left side of the boss refights is Dark Dizzy. All the more health does is just make it more boring. Probably not going to talk a lot here because there's just nothing to talk about. It's Dark Dizzy. He's dark. He's a dizzy, whatever that is. He's Dark Easy is more like it. Dark Easy. He's fucking piss easy. And then I say that, I'll probably end up taking like 5,000 hits of damage from him. Just you wait. Oh no! Okay, do that. Fuck you. And then normally what you want to do is you want to shoot him out, but you can do this. And he's still not threatening. I got hit by that bat though, which is stupid. But whatever. Is he going to do it? No. Yeah, he's going to do it again. Okay. Oh! I couldn't dash under him. Whatever. Okay. If he starts doing that, then you can shoot him and it'll stun him and completely stop the attack. There we go. Whew. 6 more to go, guys. We got this. This is actually... I actually don't hate this part of the game as much because I know a lot of people hate the really long boss fights. Oh gosh, sorry. My throat's dry as hell. But I actually don't mind it because I think at level 96 is where the bosses actually really get to show off their powers. Their powers. They're like attacks. You obviously couldn't really see that in in the stages because you saw their health bars were like super tiny. But here, they actually get some time to show off what they have, so the boss fights feel different. And it's the same with like a few other games. One of my favorite things about Mega Man games is because all of them are always going to have boss refights, right? That's just like an inevitable truth of the Mega Man games. They're always going to have boss refights. I can't recall a single main series game that hasn't had a boss rush in the Mega Man franchise. But yeah, so one of the things I like is when they attempt to make the boss fights feel like different. X5 does that, X6 does that because every boss in that game is set at level 4, and unless you're like farming Nightmare Souls in that game, you usually don't fight most of the bosses at level 4 in their stages. Mega Man 2 and I think also Mega Man 3 did this. I don't quite recall, but both of those games they like changed up some of the terrain for the boss fights so that they felt different. Again, it's just like, they change it up, and that's what I appreciate, is when they... Oh my god, I'm missing him. Is when they do that. But anyway, I don't want to talk too much, because kind of missing some of my shots. Alright. The thing that makes Izzy difficult is that he can actually teleport into you, and it can be hard to react to that, So, yeah. He's using this. Not hard to dodge at all. Although I do like that attack. Okay, so now he's going to use the vertical laser. And, sometimes it's easy to dodge because you can just go behind him. Or in some cases, you'll already be behind him. Yeah, but then you get shit like that, where he fires the laser and you're forced to get out of his way to dodge it. And then he uses it. And you saw I barely dodged it there. If I was like a frame too late, he probably would have hit me there. So, yeah. Alright, Squid Adler. Love this fight, but on level 96, it is a pain in the jaw. But I mean, let's see if we can do it. I love this guy. See, he actually, because of his high health, you actually get to see 2 reps of this pattern. So I'm just gonna fight him how I usually do. I'm just gonna shut up for now. And one thing I didn't mention about those blocks that he creates is that they can either be electrified, in which case they'll hurt you on contact, or they'll be solid, in which you can stand up on them. And because the type of block he decides to create is random, it pretty much means he can fuck you up to his discretion. Because, believe me, some of the situations you can get in this fight where he creates the electrified blocks is just a nightmare. That was the vertical version of his desperation attack. It's infinitely harder. Oh my god, I hate that. Yeah, infinitely harder to dodge than the horizontal version. And the thing I hate about his desperation attack is that there's no warning. Once he goes into it, he'll just zoom and zip to the side of the screen he was going to do it on. So you have, like, no forewarning. Ah! Okay. What's he going to do now? He just did that. Yeah, see what I mean? When he's just like filling the screen with chaos while simultaneously just like totally like just rubbing up against you every possible chance. He's like throwing a million projectiles while fucking dry humping you like the entire fight. It's just a pain in the ass, dude. And the thing about the fight on level 96 is he gets so much more time to do that and just incessantly harass you. So yeah, very, very difficult boss. Hardest boss out of the 8. Most difficult boss in the game, that's hard to say. Some of the bosses are, a lot of them are like difficult for different reasons. I would say if we're just talking about who can kill you the fastest, it's probably Sigma. Because Sigma's attacks just do a bunch of damage. If you put a gun to my head and told me to ask me my opinion on who the hardest boss in the Mega Man series was, well, first off, Mega Man X5, I mean. Well, first off, after I answer your question, I'm calling the cops, but yeah, probably Sigma. Oh, here's something funny. I actually didn't show this guy off in his stage because I didn't do it. Sorry about that, but I don't like Duff Mcwhelan's stage, and I didn't feel like playing through it. But yeah, Duff Mcwhelan, he's really easy. What he'll do is he'll fire those blocks, and then he'll suck them towards him. You might ask, well, what's destroying them? It's those spikes. And you'll get to see what he does with those in his third phase, because basically he'll go to the other side, and then he'll shoot blocks at you. And they don't hurt you. What they do is they push you towards the spikes, which is annoying as hell. It's not particularly hard to dodge. It's just that, if you get pushed into the spikes, obviously that's a one-hit kill. Those spikes that he makes out of ice don't hurt you, though, I don't think. They don't kill you. Shit, I missed my shot. So what you want to do is you want to create a pattern where you jump, you linger, and then you jump again. So he shoots a block, I jump, I linger in the air, and I turn back to avoid the block, and then I linger again. So yeah, this is basically, that was really close. This is the pattern you want to fall into. And another important thing is learn when or when not to hold the button to wall jump, because if you hold the button, you might find yourself clinging onto the ice block, which will in turn get you stuck on it, and this will cause you to drift into the spikes easier. Okay, oh my god, holy shit, that was tense. My heart's kind of beating because I was talking through that whole thing. Sorry, but yeah, what you want to do is you want to because it's very easy to just hold right the entire time, but what happens is you end up clinging onto the ice block, which carries you into the spikes. So you have to be careful not to do that. Yeah, that was way more intense than it needed to be. But I'm a master of these games. Even though I just died 15 times, I've died 15 times in this run. Grizzly Slash. This is fucking boring. Just like a few others, this fight is kind of just more difficult in the refights through virtue of it's harder to avoid falling asleep, because Grizzly Slash is fucking easy and fucking boring. Ooh, almost got hit there. If he corners you, it's actually kind of difficult to get out because his sprite is so big, but it's never something that'll give you actual trouble. Yeah, this is the part that sucks because there's a 2-second delay between each attempt to hit him. Yeah, just keep doing your thing. Wait for him and then dash. None of the initial impacts of his attacks can hurt you because the hit detection is so bad. It makes me wish there was like a program that let you view X5 in particular, X5's sprites, like hitboxes and hurtboxes and stuff like that, like a fighting game training mode for X5, because I need to see what happens with some of these hurtbox shenanigans in this game. There's just stuff that you can dodge in this game that you should not be able to dodge. Please do something. You'd think after like, what was that, like 50 seconds of doing that same attack and realizing it's not working, you'd think he would try something else, but no, just keep doing it. I didn't even get to talk about the third phase that much, but it's still piss easy. I'm using the walls, but you can just duck in those pits. I'll show you. Yeah, you can duck to avoid the high ones and then jump over the low ones. But he falls all the same. Whew, man. What an easy boss. Okay, so Axel the Red. He's a lot more difficult because he gets a lot more time to do his harder attacks in this fight. But he's still not terrible, you know? Still Axel the Red. So I'm just going to destroy the purple... Actually, never mind. I didn't get a chance to do that. There we go. I have to admit, for a boss that's whole gimmick is just like wrapping X up in kinky BDSM, you'd think he'd be a bit more difficult. But it is a very fun fight, I think. I love this fight. I also really love Axel the Red's design. Oh, whoops. Whoa! I wasn't paying attention there. I was looking at the chat. By that I mean I was looking at a Discord message that I just got. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that can happen sometimes if you're not fast enough with the clones. Speaking of which, one thing to remember about the clones is that if Axel the Red creates a clone, then the clone will become the primary Axel the Red. So see that? I just shot at the Axel the Red that formed the clone, and it didn't do anything. You have to fire at the clone because that one is the one that becomes like the one that you need to hit. You should be going for the rose petals soon, yeah. You can also dodge the... okay, well, I'm just going to dodge it like this, yeah. And the annoying thing about the rose petals is they swing by. So, you know... Very, very annoying attack to dodge. You guys notice how fast the charge shot's charging in this game? It charges really fast in the PlayStation X games. Way faster. You can basically rapid fire mid-charge shots in these games. It's crazy. And it's the only thing that makes this long-ass boss rush tolerable. Outside of, like, you know, the things I just mentioned about it that I like. But in terms of, like, time, that's, like, what makes it really, like, tolerable. Is that, you know, it's not taking forever because you do charge up your strongest attacks very fast. Alright, last boss is the Skyver. Let's do this. He doesn't even get any cool wing flapping sounds like Storm Eagle did. Damn, that was my fault. I was trying to do some fancy stuff. Let me show you. Nice. Yeah, real fancy stuff, right? Ooh, you can walk under him. Yeah, but you know. It's hard to find ways to stimulate yourself when you're fighting this guy. Because he's just so boring. This is the only boss I don't like in the refights besides Grizzly Slash. Because giving him more health just doesn't... Grizzly Slash and Dark Dizzy... These are the only boss fights that I don't like in the refights because giving him more health doesn't add anything. It's still just like boring and pathetically easy. Ow. So he got me there because normally I expect him to start the swooping attack by swooping diagonally, but he swooped left there and I wasn't anticipating it. Good on him. Got you this time, asshole. Nice try. You can attack him while he's diving diagonally too, but it's very difficult. It requires some pretty specific timing, and most of the time, whenever I try to do it, I just end up getting hit. he gonna do now? I'm just gonna okay. Whoops. Ah! Oh no. Alright, well, bastard should be dead by now. Okay. Please die. Fucking hell, finally. Oh god, finally. That it doesn't take that long, but god, just fighting the Skyver, it's such a tiring experience. Alright, so we made it to the end. Let me get that other health. Alright, so this is the last stretch of the game. One final stretch of level and the Sigma fight. And this stretch of level is very difficult. I've actually practiced this because there's ways that you can get through this very fast. Yeah, and speaking of speedrun strats, Portal, I'm about to show you something incredible. It might blow your mind, so, you know, keep yourself strapped in. Alright, let's see if I can do it, though. Alright, so, okay. This is very difficult. Very, very difficult. One of the hardest parts of staging the game. Okay, well, I already fucked up because I got hit. Okay, I just totally fucked it up there. Let's try that again. There we go. There we go. Okay, there it was. So I did it on the second try. PB, I've never really recorded a full like speedrun of X5. I don't really actively try to speedrun this game, you know. But I mean, I can beat the game in about an hour and a half. Okay, so yeah. What you saw there was basically what I did was I kind of you have to bait the triangles into going into homing in on you, and then jump over the soldiers. And this is very difficult because jumping over the soldiers requires lots of precision, especially the second jump. That's the only soldier that you can directly jump over, like clear in one dash jump, but it's very, very hard. Believe me, that was not easy at all. That's the reason I fucked it up the first time, but I did it the second time, which is good. And by fucked it up, I mean did it without damage, so yeah. Okay, Sigma. Not particularly easy in this game because his attacks do tons of damage. Seeing how I have the oh, here's something fun. Let me show you guys something. Okay, well I didn't get to show it off there because he decided to be an asshole. Okay, let me show it off. Fuck me. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hold on. Wait. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Bad hit detection doing its job. And look at that. See, even with the... I just took a few hits from him. Even with the shock buffer part, I still lost, like, a lot of my HP. It's ridiculous. This attack does just tons of damage. It's ridiculous. But yeah, this form isn't particularly difficult. His second form is really what puts him on the map as far as difficulty. I would go so far to argue it's one of the more difficult Sigma fights in the game because of his second form. But his first form is pretty easy. Nice. Alright guys, we're at the final boss here. So let's do it. And I'm a bit low on health, so I don't know. For the purpose of this, I'm not going to destroy the hands because that kind of makes this boss, like, this kind of cuts the difficulty of the boss in half. So I'm going to leave the hands be. You guys are seeing my final wind torch trying to make this run as dumb and difficult as possible. No hard tanks, not destroying the hands. What destroying the hands does is it not only does it remove them from the fight because they're one of the more difficult elements of the fight, but it also disallows him from using the lightning hand attack, and I actually want to show that off. So, alright, X5 Sigma, let's do this. That is fucking annoying. He will do that sometimes where he fires them both at you at the same time, and it's really annoying. I hate it. But yeah, basically the hands will kind of like fly around. They move very erratically, but you, like I said, you can destroy them with a charge shot. Yeah, this is not an easy fight because he just does a lot of damage to you. Like, look at me. I just took like a few hits from him and I'm almost dead with shock buffer parts, which reduces the amount of damage you take, and he still almost killed me. Whoa, okay. Thing about those hands is when they fire those shots, if you're on top of the hand when it fires, then you're going to take damage, like guaranteed. You can't jump on top of it, and that does allow you to get shots on Sigma while he's like, you know, not doing anything, but it's very difficult because they move so fast and it's just risky. You don't want to, you know, sometimes can't risk it for the biscuit. So yeah, you can see I shot the hand there and it flashed like it was taking damage. You can destroy it, but I'm not going to do that. All right, so let's see what he does. He's at half health here, so now we can start using his more difficult attack, the purple cubes. So what the purple cubes do is they're incredibly hard to dodge, and I fucked it up there. Totally fucked up dodging them. Yeah, like I said, they're very difficult to dodge because they home in on X's position very accurately. I should have used a sub-tank there, but that was that was my fault. Purple cubes are just very hard to dodge. So now, I'm sorry, we have to fight his first form again. It's kind of just how it goes with every Sigma fight. If you die in the second form, you go back to the first form. So let's just get through this real quick, and I can continue talking about his second form. So yeah, the thing about the purple cubes is, like I said, they home in on you very accurately, and they also do mono damage. So, yeah. And when I say accurately, I don't mean like they follow X's position really well. Like, they just materialize in like the weirdest way, to the point that like it's like a 0.5 second difference, like a millisecond difference between where X was before and after the cube appeared, deciding whether he gets hit or not. Like you saw there, I jumped onto the wall in order to try to dodge it, because I was anticipating one of the cubes to appear on the floor. But because I jumped too early, it appeared on the in the air and caught X and killed him. You got to be careful for stuff like that, because those purple cubes just do so much damage that you can't really afford to get hit by them. And also, what he didn't show off, because the cubes killed me while they were materializing, is that they can they move around the stage while they're after they're created, and they will just crash into walls with no regard for anything. It's ridiculous. Okay, second form Sigma fight. I intend to beat him this time. I have 2 sub-tanks, so, you know, I won't die, but I will take damage for sure. It's a very hard fight. And he did... Look at that! He did that bullshit again! Fuck you! Fucking asshole, I swear. I hate that shit. Okay, what's he gonna do? Oh, come on. That was just fucking horseshit. And look at that. The hands can combo you, too. Like, you saw that? The hand, like, hit me, which did damage, but then it also pushed me into the other hand's spikes. So that was, like, double damage right there. That's not good. Oh, okay. I'm about to die. I need a sub-tank. Christ, man. Fight barely started, and I'm already using 1 sub-tank. This is not good. But like I said, Sigma is a difficult fight in this game. A lot of it comes from the purple cubes, but the hands are like the second biggest culprit. They're just erratic bastards. And because I'm choosing not to destroy them, you know, they're gonna just wreak mayhem on me in this fight. Alright, so let's see what he does. He might do the hand lightning. Yeah, okay, he's doing this. Yeah. This move is... Ow, okay. This move is a bit interesting, because the thing about it is, the lightning, you can go through it. So let's say you took a hit there. Look at that. I'm already out of the lightning. However, the thing about it is that it also... Well, there's 2 things about it. Okay, that was kind of bad. But anyway, I'm talking as I play, so it's a bit hard. Whew! Okay. I'm going to take a sub-tank here just in case, because if I get hit, I'm dying. Yeah, so you... Okay, well, okay. That was my fault because I stopped paying attention. But yeah, you saw that, how the purple cubes materialized? Very specific dodging needed. But yeah, the thing about the lightning is that Sigma will prematurely stop his hand and then continue moving. And it's just fucking annoying. Alright, so I'm going to let him do 1 more cycle of attacks and then kill him, because I kind of want to show off what else he has. I just want to show off his attacks a bit more, 1 more time. Here's how you actually dodge the purple cubes. Yeah, like that. There's more ways to dodge it, obviously, but like that's the method I usually use, which is hard because it requires the wall, and it's not always easy to be on a wall against Sigma. But yeah. Alright, Sigma's down, and that's X5. Not the cleanest run of X5, I'll admit, but that was very fun. I love this game. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't call it BS, because the thing about Sigma is that there's so many ways to buff your defense and just like get a bunch of health in this game. This fight is really difficult with unarmored X with no heart tanks, because obviously, you know, his attacks do mondo damage, a lot of damage, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's BS. There's way more bullshit fights in the X series, believe me. if I ever stream X6, I'll be happy to talk in detail about some of the fights in that, because that is what I'd call BS. But yeah, all right, so this is the bad ending, and the difference between the good ending and the bad ending is basically that in the bad ending, X forgets about Zero's existence. In the good ending, X remembers him and uses his saber. You saw it in the ending there. X got pretty fucked up. I don't know by what. I guess the explosion. Yeah. And the interesting thing is, here he mentions Elysium, which in Mega Man Zero is like a paradise that X creates for humans and Reploids. So the thing about X5 is that, if you guys don't know this, it was originally supposed to be the last X game. Obviously, you guys know this, but yeah, you guys probably should know this, especially if you watch my Mega Man X5 review. But this is supposed to be the last X game, and it would lead into the Mega Man Zero series. And the reason for the multiple endings was that it was supposed to be ambiguous. So in the bad ending, he mentions like Elysium, which is a thing in Mega Man Zero, but in the good ending, he still has Zero's saber, which he also has in Mega Man Zero. So yeah, but then obviously X6 came out, and X6 is really weird because it takes like a story like angle that like combines the two, where the colony crashes into the ground and Zero still dies, where the colony crashes and the Earth is like damaged really badly, but X still has the saber and remembers Zero. So it's weird. What's my time? I'll tell you after I finish the stream. Look at this guy's stream. Karad, is that you? I know you yeah, your like YouTube name is different from your Discord name. I can't remember, but yeah, look at me streaming, and you actually just caught the end of the stream. I'm gonna let the credits play because I really like the song, and then I'm gonna end the stream. But yeah, I should change my name. I agree. You should change your name. Anyway, that was Mega Man X5. I know it's a very divisive game, and by the way, I love this song. But yeah, I know it's a very divisive game amongst X fans, but personally, I love this game. I love just the pure ambition of X5. X5 is such a bold game for what it was like trying to be. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, I admire something about the vision it had of like, you know, taking the simple side scroller Mega Man game and like elevating it to a new level. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. We've had this conversation before. You've dropped in on some of my like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot streams I did a year ago. But yeah, and your brother did too. But anyway, yeah, I love X5 is just ambition. I love the level design. I love the boss designs. It all feels like a very just a very bold game. It tried to do something that no other Mega Man game before or after it really has done, and I really respect it for that. I think the level design, you know, it falls flat on occasion, but I still think it's pretty well done, and it introduced a lot of things that future games would iron out. And I know it's kind of like weird to say, like, why am I praising it for doing systems like badly? But you know, I just really like X5 as far as the angle they took with it. I think, you know, as far as like, and it's weird to say this because it's fucking Capcom, but as far as the artistic vision of X5, what it's trying to be beyond just a side scroller, I think it's incredibly well done, and it's just I almost find it a very beautiful game. No, he already showed up. Yeah, hey, Karad. Welcome to the end of the stream. Yeah, just a very beautiful, well-done game. It was a game where they had a vision, and you know they executed that vision, and I think they did it very well. I know a lot of people don't like this game, but I think it was done very well. And then they totally fuck it up the ass in X6, but that's a story for a different time. Yeah. Anyway, the credits. You know. And I love this. Again, I'll mention it before. Again, I love this song. This track is absolutely incredible. It's just beautiful. It fits X5's ending so well. X5's soundtrack is amazing. X5 is just great. Alright, so now we can see the playtime. How long did it take me? This includes deaths, so... Oh, wow. An hour and 2 minutes. Not bad. Yeah, an hour and 2 minutes, not terrible. X is A rank. Zero is still SA rank, even though I didn't use him throughout the entire game. What a load of shit. The worst X game? Probably X7. X6 is obviously a contender, but I like X6 because it's still... X6 had a lot of good ideas. I think it was just really badly executed. X7 was a horrible idea from the beginning. That game, I don't know what they were thinking. But anyway, yeah. That was Mega Man X5. I had a lot of fun playing through that. I love this game a lot. Yeah, great. Well, yeah, great game. Not for everyone, obviously. I'm a fucking maniac, and I love these kinds of games, so obviously I like it a lot. But Mega Man X5. Thanks, guy. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for chatting. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm out.